Before he was the harbinger of death and destruction, Kratos was just a man tormented by his past. God of War marks the arrival of one of the most violent games created, at the time at least, and began the tragic story of Kratos, the Marked Warrior. The story of God of War is actually very simple in execution. We start with Kratos killing himself, hurling himself off of a cliff. Then we go into a flashback, 3 weeks earlier, and we see Kratos doing what he knows best, murdering everything. From here we are tasked to take a journey to save Athens from the insane god of war Ares, who had tricked our protagonist into murdering his own family, causing him to live in regret. In order to achieve this goal, the goddess Athena sends Kratos to Pandora's temple, located on the back of the Titan Kronos, in search of Pandora's box. He will make his way through many traps inside of the temple in order to find the box, which is said to hold the power to kill a god. A very simple story for a very simple game. At the time, God of War was a very good-looking game. While nowadays, Kratos' low-poly character model might be laughable, everything was conveyed in a way that felt very realistic. This is accentuated in the in-engine cutscenes, which may be a tad rough now, but they show the fidelity of the graphics that Santa Monica was able to produce at the time. And the pre-rendered cinematics. They look damn good, even 12 years later. The gameplay for God of War, while very fun, has not aged quite as well as it could have. While everything feels very fluid, sometimes enemies can evade your attacks a little too easily and cause you to take damage. And that camera? Ouch. The camera is probably your biggest enemy in this game. As it's a fixed camera, you really don't have any control over it, and sometimes it will change or shift at the worst times, making it hard to see exactly what is going on around you. However, slaying all kinds of monsters with your Blades of Chaos feels very fun and intuitive. You only have 2 real buttons for attack, square and triangle. You can chain these together to build up huge combos to destroy any enemy you come across. You also acquire magic attacks that allow you to turn your enemies into stone, or shoot them with lightning. Every weapon and magic that you get is upgradable using the red orbs that you collect throughout the game, granting you more combos or more powerful attacks. Overall, God of War for the PlayStation 2 is a bloody good time. While it is easily outshined by its successors, this game was an excellent starting place for one of Sony's most iconic franchises. It is also available on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita, and the PlayStation 4 if you get it through the PlayStation 4 streaming service. If you're a fan of mindless combat, this game will definitely satisfy that urge.